Imagine this. A single man walks out of the most guarded underground fortress on Earth. In his pocket, a small camera. In his mind, blueprints that could end civilizations. For 9 years, he worked in the heart of a machine designed to build the ultimate weapon. No one suspected the quiet technician with thick glasses and a growing conscience. Then, one day in 1986, he vanished. Weeks later, front-page headlines screamed across the world, revealed the secrets of Israel's nuclear arsenal. 60 photographs, diagrams of plutonium cores, proof of hydrogen bombs. Israel, a nation that had always denied it even possessed nuclear weapons, was suddenly exposed as the world's sixth nuclear power. And the man who did it? He paid with 18 years in a concrete box, 11 of them in total solitary confinement. This is the story of Mordecai Vanunu, the spy who wasn't a spy, the traitor who called himself a prophet, the whistleblower who changed the Middle East forever. But what drove an ordinary technician to steal the deadliest secret on the planet? And why, nearly 40 years later, is he still not fully free? Stay until the end, because the final twist will make you question everything you think you know about nuclear weapons and the price of truth. The year is 1976. In the blistering silence of Israel's Negev desert stands a sprawling complex the public knows only as a textile factory. Locals call it Dimona. Officially, it's the Negev Nuclear Research Center. In reality, it's Machen 2, a 6-story underground labyrinth where Israel builds the bomb. A 22-year-old Moroccan-born immigrant named Mordecai Vanunu steps off the bus. Short, soft-spoken, thick glasses. He passed every security check. His military service was honorable. He is assigned as a technician in the plutonium separation plant, the most restricted zone of all. For the next 9 years, Vanunu clocks in, clocks out, and slowly pieces together the horrifying truth. Israel is not just researching peaceful nuclear energy. Israel is mass-producing weapons-grade plutonium, enough for 10 bombs a year. He watches glowing lithium deuteride being shaped into thermonuclear secondaries. He sees secret production lines for boosted fission triggers. He learns Israel already has over 100 warheads, maybe 200, neutron bomb components, hydrogen bombs, and a secret collaboration with apartheid South Africa, all hidden behind a policy of deliberate ambiguity. Israel will not be the first to introduce nuclear weapons to the Middle East, but Vanunu knows the truth, and the truth is eating him alive. By 1982, Vanunu is radicalized. He opposes Israel's war in Lebanon. At night, he studies philosophy at Ben-Gurion University and marches for Palestinian rights. He quietly converts to Christianity in his heart. Colleagues notice. His security file notes his left-wing and pro-Arab beliefs. In late 1985, massive layoffs hit Dimona. Vanunu is let go. But before he leaves, he does something unthinkable. For weeks, whenever the guards look away, he smuggles in a small Canon camera. Click. The control room for the plutonium plant. Click. The glove boxes where lithium-6 is separated for H-bombs. Click. Shelves of finished plutonium cores, gleaming metallic spheres the size of grapefruits. 57 photographs in total. Later, experts would call it the most damaging intelligence leak in nuclear history. Vanunu stuffs the undeveloped film into his luggage and walks out, free. He travels. Thailand, Nepal, Australia, in Sydney. He washes dishes, attends an Anglican church, and converts openly to Christianity. He changes his name to John Crossman, but the photos burn a hole in his soul. He tells a Colombian friend, Oscar Guerrero. Guerrero drags him to London newspapers. The Mirror rejects the story, finding it too explosive. The Sunday Times takes it seriously. Reporter Peter Hannum flies Vanunu to London. For weeks, nuclear experts, including former U.S. weapons designer Ted Taylor, study the photos. Their verdict, authentic. Israel has 1 to 200 advanced nuclear weapons, boosted fission, 2-stage thermonuclear, yields in the megaton range. Israel isn't just a nuclear power. It's the 6th nuclear power ahead of France. The The story is scheduled for October 5th, 1986, but Mossad is already hunting. They know about the Colombian, they know he's in London. They need to stop the publication. Enter Cindy, real name, Cheryl Bentoff. A Mossad honey trap agent, blonde, American accent, beautiful. She bumps into Vanunu at Lister Square. They flirt, dinner, romance. Vanunu is lonely and starstruck. Cindy suggests a weekend in Rome, quieter, more romantic. September 30th, 1986, Rome. They enter her apartment. The door shuts, chloroform, needle, blackness. When Vanunu wakes, he is chained inside a shipping crate on a freighter. Destination, Israel. It was one of the most audacious kidnappings in Mossad history. Meanwhile, on October 5th, the Sunday Times front page explodes, revealed, the secrets of Israel as nuclear arsenal. The world changes overnight. Israel's policy of ambiguity is shattered forever. Vanunu is smuggled ashore and tried in total secret. The charges: treason and espionage. He never denies it. He only says, "I did it for humanity." The sentence: 18 years. He will serve every single day. He's taken to Ashkelon prison to cell 36 in the solitary wing. For 11 years and 3 months, Vanunu sees no sunlight. No human contact except for guards. He is allowed 1 letter a week. He writes poetry. He goes mad, then finds peace. He tells visitors, "I have no more secrets. I gave everything in 1986. But Israel fears the symbolism. A man who exposed the bomb cannot be allowed to walk free." April 21st, 2004. Release day. Hundreds of journalists are waiting. Vanunu emerges, flashing victory signs. "I am proud of what I did," he declares. He is immediately rearrested for talking to foreigners. The restrictions are severe. No passport, no internet, no speaking to foreigners. He cannot leave Israel. He cannot approach embassies. For the next 20 years, he lives under house arrest in all but name. He marries a Norwegian professor in 2015, symbolically, but cannot join her. He is jailed again and again for violations. As late as 2024, Israeli courts still refuse him full freedom. Why? Because even today, Israel has never officially admitted it has the bomb. Vanunu remains the living proof. Historians now agree Vanunu's revelations forced the world to see Israel as a nuclear power. It accelerated arms races. It made Arab states demand inspections Israel would never allow. It inspired whistleblowers everywhere. But it may have also saved lives by making nuclear war in the Middle East thinkable and therefore unthinkable. Mordecai Vanunu is 71 years old now. He lives in East Jerusalem under constant surveillance. He still cannot leave the country that imprisoned him for telling the truth. He says, "I am neither a traitor nor a hero. I am just a man who could not live with the lie." In an age where 9 countries hold the power to end civilization, one technician with a camera proved that secrets this big can never stay buried forever. The irony? By trying to silence him, Israel made Vanunu immortal. He forced the world to acknowledge a nuclear arsenal that officially doesn't exist. And in doing so, he became the conscience of the nuclear age. Daniel Ellsberg, the man who leaked the Pentagon Papers, called him the preeminent hero of the nuclear era. Was he right to do it? That is the question history leaves us. A single man against the most powerful secret on Earth. In the end, the secret lost. Thanks for watching. If this story made you think, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more incredible tales from the shadows of history.